G'day viewers, well I just did some improvements here. Set up a 12 volt wire in the loom. There's a 5 amp fuse in line there. I've got all my battery chargers hooked up. My two opuses and my Kogan charger. Now I've got all my battery chargers here. I'm going to neaten all this wiring up in a minute. When I get a chance, just have a board that have all these chargers on the 12 volt supply. No more wall warts, just 12 volts straight off the batteries. They were fuse. No more pesky wall warts. I gave the bead boxes a bit of a run just to get the belts exercised, so to speak, because they're not doing anything. Get those belts all moving again, just so they're not degrading and getting stuck, and the mechanisms are getting stuck there and not being used. I like to use the mechanisms after once in a while, because if you don't use them, they get a bit sticky. You need to eat them. And a bloke, I fixed a couple of Sanyo record players, little ones, for a bloke, and he gave me all these old components, valves and resistors and kits, just parts boxes, new old stock Australian made components, as payment for fixing those. And he got in contact with a guy who's fixing up an old Combi van. And this is a radio out of it. It's made in Australia by AWA, which later became Clarion. All made in Australia, this head unit by AWA, but all the components are from Japan. It's got an amplifier chip there, TA7092APC, a 2-channel, a 1-speaker mono amplifier chip. The old-fashioned Toshiba logo there, or Tokyo Shibora, as it was in those early days. There's a heatsink on that, and that's just an AM radio, 1-channel. The fault with this, it had no, it works, but no speakers, and you can see why. I look carefully at the board for some corrosion. Oh, stupid thing. There we go. And I just bumped this, check this out. Look at that. As lift busters would say, well, there's a problem. Yeah, we've got a capacitor that's dropped its leg. Gone legless, so it has to come out. So I changed that capacitor, and while I'm at it, change those two, that one, and that one. Change all the electrolytics, because being in a Combi van, especially something that old, or any car actually, in those days, it's about time to change capacitors in the car, especially in the Australian summer heat. You get like an oven in cars, and over the years, since there's 85 degrees Celsius rated caps, on a hot day, your car's out in the sun, it can get to 75 degrees inside the car. So these capacitors have been pretty much on the limit, some parts or however long duration in their life. That's a Sun brand, Sun. This one is a Nippon Chemicon. Those grey ones are a Sun, that's a Nichicon. There's blue ones, Sun brand as well, all Japanese. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 electrolytics to change. Even if they're still good, just change them anyway, because put fresh capacitors in there, then it's just going to work like new, because these will be pretty much pushed to the limit anyway with a hot temperature over the years. Pretty simple to fix. Won't cost bugger all to fix this, so it's good. I look after the bloke pretty well. He's got a couple of old, I think he's got a couple of old Pioneer amps. Same mirror as this old Akai amp from the 70s. He's got a heap of cool old stuff. He's got a Bang & Olufsen and Diagram, and he loves his hi-fi and record stuff, so he gets boom boxes too. He loves going to the garage, so he's a picker. Yeah, he's got a pretty nice selection of stuff, but I'll fix stuff up for him, and this one here doesn't belong to him, so to speak. It belongs to a friend of his who lives somewhere in Melbourne. He's fixing up a Combi van. You don't see these often. These are worth quite a bit of money, stock head units for old cars. So I'll get this now up and running, knock new. You'll be a happy customer. You can see Volkswagen Australia car radio, model VA380, AWA, model number PG39Y. Speaker impedance 3 ohms, 12 volt DC negative earth. Well, I've got some 3 ohm speakers, some valve radio speakers, or little home surround sound theatre speakers, but I'll just use an ordinary 4 ohm car speaker. I'm going to It's pretty easy to work on this. You've got your inductive slugs, inductive tuned. I like this sort of mechanism, it's kind of cool. Universal joint there, and here's a little clutch. If I max it out to the end, if I trim to the end of the dial, this clutch is going to start slipping. You see the clutch slips? It's really cool, a little crown gear. AM only, of course. Yeah. You could add more auxiliary into this. You go get the schematic for this chip online, and you just tap into that and put a switch on it, so you can cut the that off the circuit. There's the input to that to your phone, and plug your phone into it. But bear in mind, it's only a mono chip. Yeah, pretty old school. Nothing powerful. A couple of probably 6 watts. But they're more than loud enough. Yeah, just probably do it once I get it. I'll go from there. I suppose change capacitors and check these noises, scratchy pots. Yeah, that capacitor there is in the audio circuit anyway. Where the speaker goes over here, under that little cap, and it goes to the terminal strip, to that inductor, and it goes off here somewhere. There's a wire here, which is one of the audio circuit. Goes to this connection. I look behind the circuit, that light's coming through. That goes to the amplifier chip through that capacitor, so that's part of definitely what's wrong with it, why there's no sound. That capacitor is just dried out. Simple fix, this won't take long at all. Anyway, I'll do a repair video on this shortly when I get a chance. Anyway, thanks for watching.